a lot of blood. It was like it was just sprouting from her abdomen, like that was how in my head it was. And I started, good morning. I don't know where you are in the world, but right here it is. Welcome to Chronicles of a Student Midwife. My name is Victoria. It's been a long time. I've shared a bit more about what I'm doing, and I see I haven't been doing a lot of midwifery related stuff. So there is going to be a change. I'm going to be sharing a little bit more. Welcome, my name is Victoria, and I'm a PEP, non-PEP process, my entry-level PEP process, going for the certification of a CPM, Certified Professional Midwife. It's interesting, I'm in my how many years now? Fifth year of study midwifery, and my training it's more focused on out of hospital setting. So I've been to a lot of out of hospital setting births, and we care for women outside the hospital, in their homes, women that choose to birth at home or in birthing centers. And yeah, so if you have any questions regarding that, in our case, similar to the OBGYN, of course we don't do C-section or deliver with forceps or anything like that, but we give the prenatal care from the beginning of your pregnancy. We attend your birth. So ours is a very relational, we build a relationship with the mom and the husband and the family, and we attend your birth, and then we see you for 6 weeks postpartum, you and your baby. So it's very personal, and we spend a lot of time with our moms. So let's get on the topic today. So today I'm like, I should share something more story time. I haven't really done that here. And I am going to share today my first birth, my experience at my first birth. I was 16. I think I was 16, and yeah, I was 16, and I actually had a big exam the next day. It was actually chemistry, and I was invited. I was in a mission hospital, and yeah, I was invited to help with a C-section, just to not do anything medical, but like hold the mom's hand or something like that. I think I was holding the mom's leg. Anyways, I left my study material, and I went to the operating room, and when I got there, it was my first experience, introduction to birth. I saw this woman laying on the table, on the operating table, and I think I was supposed to hold her. I don't even remember what I was holding. I think I was holding her leg. And suddenly they started to, of course, after everything they had to do, they started to cut her womb open. And by the way, caution, this is going to be, bloody. And I just saw all this blood. And in my head, now I've been to, multiple more C-sections. I see that it's not that bad. But of course, women lose more blood in a C-section compared to like a vaginal delivery. But I don't know, because it was my first birth and first seeing that much blood. it just felt like it was a lot of blood. It was like it was just sprouting from her abdomen, like that was how in my head it was. And my head started to like move. I remember I was like, I can't hold myself up. I can't hold myself up. And I was trying to be strong and hold her feet or something. And I remember one of the nurses was like, I think you need to like go rest. You should go and sit outside or something. And I was like, thank you. And I just stood out. I left and I was still shaking. My head was just like in a spin. And I went outside, and it was interesting because at the hospital, usually when there's like, I don't think it's just that hospital, I think it's everywhere. Usually when there's like an operation going on, you have family members there, and the family members were outside. And so when I came out, all dressed up and all gloved up, they were like, is she okay? What's going on? Like, and because of the way I looked stunned. I was just, like that. And they were like, is she okay? And I felt nauseated, and I felt like I'm gonna collapse and just pass out. But I was trying to hold myself up, and I don't even know how I managed to say she's fine. And I went, took off my clothes. I don't even know how I did that. Like took off, the scrub, whatever I had to wear in there. It's sterile. It has to be sterile. And I started to walk outside. As I was walking outside, I was just like, I need to faint. Like I need to pass out. I need to pass out. And I was thinking the hospital, in my head I feel like hospitals are dirty. Like in one way they're clean because they have to be clean, but also I feel like they're germs. So I'm like, I cannot fall down in this hospital because that's germs. So anyways, I walked back upstairs where I was working before studying. And I just called one of my friends, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I didn't even know how I got on that stairs, but I know as soon as I got on that stairs away from downstairs where I felt like there were germs, it was still in the hospital where I was studying. And I just fell and I called my friend. Like I saw my friend in the room, and I just called his name, and I just passed out. And I just vomited on the side too. I passed out, and I vomited and I passed out. And they came. The next thing I remember was my legs were being put up, and water was being put on my face, and they were like, Victoria, Victoria. And I was like, yeah, what? And then I remember, and I started to smile because it was just so funny to me that what just happened. And of course I had to go take a shower and all of that, but it was just very interesting that I was told that because I hadn't seen that much blood before, so it's like your body's response to it. And it was interesting because after that I actually did attend normal births, like normal, that was normal too. I attended a vaginal birth after that. I mean, lots of vaginal birth, and it was good. Like I never fainted ever again. But I felt like it was a good introduction to birth in a way, because it kind of like, it showed me the worst of what can happen, So I saw a lot of blood, and I passed out, and I got over it. And I've seen a couple more C-sections after that, and I haven't passed out or felt like dizzy or anything like that. So yeah, so that's the story of my first birth. It was a C-section, and I didn't even finish it, and I passed out. So share with me in a comment below what your first birth, introduction to birth or to medical stuff was, and how you reacted. And watch out for more stories like this and more things on pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. See you next time. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, and leave me a comment below that says that you did. And give this a like if you liked it, and if you want something more like this in the future. And yeah, thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.